Hello and welcome to my channel M&M English, and today we're going to study Unit 2 of Oxford Word Skills Intermediate, and the title of this lesson is Progress and Aims. So at the end of this unit you can talk about making progress and future goals. Let's go over section A, making progress. This text is about Felipe from Argentina. When I started learning English, I was very keen and motivated, but I found it difficult to pronounce English words, and sometimes people couldn't understand me. After a while, my pronunciation got better and I was able to express basic ideas quite effectively. It was obvious that I was improving, and that was very encouraging. But at intermediate level, my progress slowed down. There were so many new words and phrases I didn't know. I think I was also more aware of my mistakes, which was good, but also frustrating. Now let's study the bold words in this text using this glossary here. Keen. To be keen is to be interested in something and wanting to do it. For example, she's keen to learn, and Felipe said, I was very keen. Motivated. If you are motivated or motivated to do something, you really want to do something. The noun form of this adjective is motivation. So he was very keen and motivated. He had motivation. Find it difficult to do something, or you might find something difficult to do. If you find something difficult to do, it is difficult for you, or it is difficult for somebody to do. For example, I found it difficult to pronounce English words, so this was difficult for Felipe. After a while. After a while means after a period of time. So people couldn't understand him, but after a while his pronunciation got better. And get better is become better. If you get better, you improve. And the noun form of improve is improvement. Improvement. So Felipe's pronunciation got better after a while, and what is the result? He was able to express basic ideas. If you can express yourself, you can say or show what you think or what you feel. So he was able to express basic ideas quite effectively. Now, effectively means in a way that gives you the result you want. It is an adverb, and the adjective is effective. Something is effective. It gives you the result you want. The next word is obvious. Remember, we don't normally pronounce the B here, and we just say of. Obvious. If something is obvious, it's easy to see and understand. A synonym of obvious is the word clear. The adverb form of obvious is obviously. and the adverb form of clear is clearly. So it was obvious that I was improving. We said that improve means become better, get better, encouraging. If something or somebody is encouraging, they give you hope and make you want to continue. The verb form is encourage. Encourage. So the fact that he was improving was very encouraging. It gave him hope that he can get better and better. Slow down. Slow down means start to go more slowly, like the way I speak now. That is slow down. So at intermediate level, Felipe says, my progress slowed down. The next word is be aware of something. If you are aware of something, you know about it in your brain. So his progress slowed down, and then he thought that there are a lot of new words and phrases that he didn't know. And please write in the comments if at intermediate level you have experienced that your progress slowed down, and if you tried to get better. So then he said, I think I was also aware of my mistakes, which was good, but also frustrating. Frustrating means making you angry. Why? Because you cannot be successful. You try and fail and fail. So that is frustrating. The noun form of frustrating is frustration. So the fact that he was aware of his mistakes was very good actually, but also a little bit frustrating. Now let's move to the next slide. It is a reminder that this book comes with fantastic exercises. Please do not forget about these exercises because they can help you get better. Yes, get better. So here's, for example, is the pronunciation of the underlined sounds the same or different? Find, while, I. Both of them have the sounds I, find, while, so they are the same. Effective, difficult. Now tell me if the underlined sounds are similar, write S, or different, write D. Write in the comments below, and we're going to check them at the end of the book. The next one is slow down, improve. O, oo. Are they similar or different? Please write to me in the comments. Do these as well, and if you need, you can go back and listen again. Anyways, please do exercises 1, 2, and 3 because they are fantastic. And don't forget about this amazing box about you. Try to use the words about yourself. Write about your progress. How did you feel at intermediate level? Has your progress slowed down? Did you do anything to overcome it? To get better? And do you feel like you can express yourself effectively? Are you keen and motivated? What is it that you find difficult to do in English? And let's move to section B, future goals. So again, this section is written by Felipe Ramirez. And C, what are your learning goals? Let's see, what are his learning goals? Vocabulary. I can understand most native speakers of English, but my vocabulary needs to expand so that I can understand a wide range of subjects and express more complex ideas. Speaking. I'd like to be fluent when I'm speaking and be able to talk about things in more detail. And I need to get better at using language that is suitable for the situation. Reading goals. I can understand general things, but to achieve my aims, I need to be able to read texts that are to do with my work, and some of these contain quite difficult language. Now let's take a look at the bold words and their meaning. The first one is goal. What are your learning goals? A goal is something you want to be able to do in the future. A very good synonym is aim. Now, what are your learning aims? What are your learning goals? Next word is native speaker. I can understand most native speakers of English. A native speaker is somebody who speaks a language as their first language and has not learnt it as a foreign language, as a language at school, let's say. So a native person, remember, who was born in a particular place, can also be called a native of New York. The next word is expand. Expand means become bigger or make something bigger. For example, my vocabulary needs to expand. It needs to become bigger, or I need to make it bigger. In this case, it means I want to learn more and more vocabulary. Why? So that I can understand a wide range of subjects. A range means a number of different things, a number of different subjects. Now, if we say a wide range of subjects, it means a large number of different subjects. A large number of different subjects. The next word is complex. Complex means having a lot of details that make something difficult to understand. For example, express more complex ideas. We have just studied the word express. Do you remember what it means? And can you use it in a sentence? Now, anyways, complex ideas are ideas that have a lot of details and can make it a little bit difficult to understand. The next word is fluent. If someone is fluent, they are able to speak easily and well. The adverb is fluently. I'd like to be more fluent. Means I'd like to speak easily, speak well. In detail. In detail means fully and including a lot of information. So, talk about things in more detail, which means fully with a lot of information. Suitable. Suitable means right for something, right for somebody. The opposite of this word is unsuitable. Unsuitable. For example, get better at using language that is suitable for the situation, appropriate for the situation, right for that situation. Achieve. Achieve means do or finish something well after trying hard. So you achieve that, for example, goal. The noun form is achievement. Let's see what Felipe wants to achieve. I can understand general things, but to achieve my aims or goals, I need to be able to read texts that are to do with my work. But what does this mean? Are to do with my work. Be to do with, remember, instead of be, we can say is to do with or was to do with, and different forms of be. Was, were, is. If you say something is to do with somebody or something, you mean something is connected with somebody or something. For example, texts that are to do with my work means texts that are connected to my work or with my work. And now let's go to the next slide. It is a spotlight about the words contain and include. Both words can have the same meaning. The dictionary contains lots of important information, includes lots of important information. Now, sometimes we can only use one of these verbs. The box contains books. Now, sometimes we can only use one of the verbs. The box contains books. And this means there are books inside the box. The price of the book includes the app, which means the app is one part of the price. So we can't say the price of the book contains the app. That is not correct. Now, if you have enjoyed the video so far, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. And let's move to the last slide. It's another exercise reminder. By the way, these exercises are really good. Try to do them, especially this About You section. Write down your learning goals. Talk to another, maybe a person in the comments, another classmate, and try to test yourself. It was a success and he did well, for example. So it was a success. He tried and did well. So it is an achievement. I speak Russian very well. Which word is it? Express or fluently? Which one do you think is correct? Write your answers in the comment section, and let's move to the whole lesson in a glance. Today we looked at language that can help us talk about making progress and future goals. You can listen and repeat. Keen on something. Keen to do something. Be motivated to do something. Motivation. Find it difficult to do something. After a while. Get better. Improve. improvement, express yourself, effective, effectively, obvious, obviously, clear, clearly, encouraging, encourage, be aware of something, frustrating, frustration, goal, aim, native speaker, a native of somewhere, a wide range of something, complex, fluent, fluently, in detail, suitable, unsuitable, achieve, achievement, be to do with something or somebody, contain, include. Now that is the end of today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, share and subscribe. And I hope to see you safe and sound in the next one.